YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm excited because we are going over my first impression review of the Saucony Endorphin Speed. And real quickly, I would like to thank Natalie Calvano for commenting and requesting this shoe down below, and I encourage you to comment down below and do the same and share your experience in this shoe as well. But without any further ado, let's get on to my first impression review of the Saucony Endorphin Speed. Equipped with Saucony's most responsive midsole foam, a nylon plate, and a track spike inspired upper mesh, the Saucony Endorphin Speed is a great option for everything from tempo workouts to race day. The ultra lightweight and responsive Power Run PB foam works with the nylon plate and speed roll geometries to create a lively, propulsive ride unique to Saucony. So that is awesome, but does the Saucony Endorphin Speed live up to that hype? Guess we're gonna find out today, so let's get into it. The Saucony Endorphin Speed has a heel of 33 millimeters and a forefoot of 25 millimeters for a total offset of 8 millimeters from heel to toe, and spoiler alert, it feels good, but we're gonna get to that in a second. Moving on to the weight, the Saucony Endorphin Speed is 7.8 ounces in a men's size 9 and 6.8 ounces in a woman's size 8. I really liked the weight of the shoe. I love how light it is, but how plushy and comfortable it feels at the same time. Most lightweight shoes you get don't feel very sturdy or strong. This shoe, on the other hand, feels great. Moving on to the upper. So much like with the Endorphin Shift that I reviewed a little bit ago, Saucony is also going with an engineered mesh upper inspired by a track spike as well. And in this one, I liked it even more so. Y'all know I liked it in the Shift, but I liked it even more so in this one because it really allows for a very versatile range of things. They're giving the runner the freedom to do an easy run in this shoe, a long run in this shoe, a tempo run in this shoe. I even got on the track and did a couple 200s in like 32 seconds in this shoe and had very little problem with slippage and lockdown. So big shout out to Saucony on that for making such a versatile and comfortable upper. And that goes into the back 3D printed heel counter, which is supposed to be supportive but not get in the way or add too much weight. And I think they did a great job with that. It's stiff but not too stiff, and there's a ton of padding on the tongue and heel area, and I really appreciated the amount they put there and how strategically they placed it there. The one grievance I had with the upper was that I felt like at times my big toe and index toe were kind of poking out at the top of the shoe, not so much at the tip, but kind of breaking out the top of the mesh. I don't know if that was a personal me fit thing or if it's something you guys are experiencing, so let me know in the comments down below if you're kind of feeling that as well. There's also a little bit of bunching up here with that upper mesh, and I have a pretty narrow foot, so I need to secure the lacing, lock down a lot, but I also want you guys to let me know in the comments below what your experience has been with the bunching on the upper. Moving on to the midsole. Now this is where the shoe really gets to shine. Saucony is implementing their new Power Run PB midsole, which is the same midsole as they're putting in their new premier racing shoe, the Pro, and it's supposed to be plush, responsive, and have a lot of energy return at the same time. And guess what? Oh, does it deliver. This thing was great, and it pairs with the nylon plate they inserted into the shoe. I wanted to say, shout out to Saucony. I really appreciated that they changed the plate from a carbon plate in the Pro, which is great for racing, to a nylon plate in their trainer version of the shoe, because it allows the runner to do what they want in their training with a little more freedom. And what I mean by that is a carbon plate is very restrictive when it comes to flexing your foot, but a nylon plate is far more forgiving. What I love about that is that it allows the runner to have more versatile options for their runs in the shoe. So you can go for an easy run or a long run, or even run some faster strides or 200s in this shoe. Feel safe, but also have the freedom to flex your foot how it's biomechanically supposed to flex, which is different from what you get in a rigid carbon fiber plate. And with many shoes that are out on the market right now, Saucony is also implementing their rocker material in this shoe. They're calling it their speed roll material, and it allows for a more efficient roll from heel to toe off when you're running. I enjoyed it in this one. I didn't feel it a lot. I was kind of distracted by how great the Power Run PB midsole paired with the nylon plate was. I think it makes your stride really efficient, and you're definitely gonna be able to get a lot of versatile runs in this shoe. Moving on to the outsole. Saucony is implementing their carbon rubber outsole, which is made to be durable and placed in strategic areas so it can last longer but not add on too much weight. I think they did a great job with this. I'm not sure what the durability on this will be, but we'll have to see when I get my full review on this shoe after 50 miles. I can have a better idea of where we're going with it. But, you know, they ticked all the boxes. More foam in the outside of the heel, plenty of foam in the toe area where they're planning on you running, because this shoe is designed to be a workout day shoe or a long run day shoe where supposedly you'll be on your forefoot a little bit more. So I think that makes sense for what they're designing the shoe for. That about does it for the outsole. So now we're gonna move on to my positives and drawbacks of the shoe. Positive, you guys probably already know, it's that midsole and nylon plate pairing. This Power Run midsole and that nylon plate, amazing. I think they add versatility to the shoe, they add some speed, they add some efficiency, they add energy return, and it's also soft enough to take on a daily training run. So big ups to them. I can't wait to run more in this thing. I was super excited when I got my foot on it, and I really just can't wait to get out for my next run. Moving on to the drawback, again, I think it was this bunching in the upper mesh as well as my toe sticking out the bottom. That may just be a break-in issue, but I'm curious to see how that goes in the miles to come. Going to my durability prediction, I think this shoe is going to get you a pretty standard 300 to 400 miles. If you're using it as a workout shoe only, you're probably going to get a little bit more on this shoe because you're just going to be running in it in less days. But if you're using it as a daily trainer, which it definitely can be, you're just going to get a little less durability out of this thing, I think. So I'm going to say initial review prediction is 300 to 400 miles. Not bad, pretty standard. Moving on to what I think the speed is best for. I've been alluding to this pretty much the entire review, but I'm gonna say this is probably one of the most versatile shoes I've ever ran in. I loved how you can feel comfortable going a little bit slower in this on a warm-up or an easy run. I loved how you can pick up the pace to about a threshold or tempo pace, and I loved how it felt even running some 200s on the track. So I'm gonna say this shoe can pretty much do anything, but it's being marketed specifically as a tempo day long run shoe and lightweight trainer. So that is what I'll probably use it for the most. Finally, moving on to the price. At $160 for a lightweight training racer shoe, that's a little steep for me, even though I love the shoe so much. I say if it was $140 or $130, I would be totally in on this. I may wait for this thing to go on sale, but I can definitely see myself grabbing a second pair of these later on in my marathon training in the coming months. I loved this shoe. Overall, you guys can probably tell I really enjoyed my first couple runs in the Saucony Endorphin Speed. This thing is so versatile, so fun, and so sleek and clean. I loved the simplicity of it all too. Just look at the shoe. There's just not much going on to the outsole, to the upper. They have a couple of their specs, but generally this is a really simple shoe, and I loved how much justice that they did it. So can't wait to get more miles on the Saucony Endorphin Speed. That about does it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching another shoe review. Again, please comment down below your experiences with the shoe and what you want me to review next. I love all the comments I'm getting. I'm trying to get to every single one of them, and just know I read all of your shoe review recommendations, and I'm gonna get to them as fast as one man can get to them. So with that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please feel free to like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And until next time, y'all know the drill. Stay healthy, stay chill. Cheers, friends.